There are the quarterbacks that were taken in the 2022 draft. As you look down the column on the left with all of the logos, you will not see the profile of a Seahawk. No quarterbacks drafted by the Seattle Seahawks. Pete Carroll said that the team is happy with the quarterbacks on the roster after not drafting any. He also said in a press conference over the weekend that as they embark on their competition, Geno Smith is the leader because he's been there. He knows the offense. Obviously, they have higher hopes for Drew Lock. Jacob Eason is just kind of the afterthought, I think. But, Chris, we talked about them in connection with Baker Mayfield. They haven't made a move yet. I don't know what else they're going to do. I don't know what they could do. I don't know what they plan to do. There could be a certain amount of stubbornness on Pete's part that, hey, we could just run our offense with Geno Smith, and it may not be that big of a drop-off from what it was with Russell Wilson.
Well, I do think they're one of those teams that's not scared to do it, that they believe in, the team building. They won a Super Bowl without Russell Wilson being Russell Wilson. We got to remember that. So I think they are one of those teams that are like that to a degree. I do believe them in the fact that they kind of like Geno and Drew Lock. This does seem like they're not the type of team that's going to sell the farm or, be ultra aggressive for a guy like Baker Mayfield. They're going to sit back and let it go. They're going to have the same thoughts we did. Like, what? Are they really going to keep him? What are their options? Like, I mean, we're not going to give too much. We got issues on our team here. We're trying to fill holes. I'm not going to give it away for a guy that doesn't look like they can realistically keep. So they'll go down this way. And you said it right, Mike, to a degree. Hey, we don't even know what Russell Wilson could totally be. He was handicapped, handcuffed to a degree when he was there. They never let it go. So they're going to run the ball, be conservative throwing the football, and try to play through defense, just like we saw Seattle kind of start their first dynasty that way.
I'm thinking back to the many press conference transcripts I ended up skimming over the weekend. John Schneider, the GM of the Seahawks, made an intriguing statement at one point that I think shows a lot about what he thinks about the quarterback dynamic. I think he shies away from bringing in a guy who has all the added pressure of being a top quarterback. He understands how difficult it is, how much pressure it is, how much scrutiny goes with it. Russell Wilson was pick number 75, 3 selections after a punter, and it just kind of happened organically. I think they're hoping that something happens organically, not that they're going to force anything, which would tell me they're not going to go after Baker Mayfield. In hindsight, they're not going to go get one of the top quarterbacks. They just want to have a plan and let it play out and stay tuned. Maybe it'll work.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.